Hi Bothwell, I'm Mr. Fredrickson, and I teach college and the high school environmental science. Environmental science is the study of the environment and how human activity influences it. And I'm excited to teach it because I think we're at a time in history when the decisions we make about how we treat the environment are going to have an impact for many, many generations. Certainly on my grandchildren and probably also on yours. Now, in environmental science, we ask three questions about every topic that we study. One, how would nature do this if we weren't here? Two, but we are here. And how is human activity influencing this process in nature? And three, could we do this differently and accomplish the same goals and have less of an impact on the environment? Those are the three questions that we ask about every topic that we study. Now, one of the questions that I frequently get is, what are the differences between AP environmental science and college and the high school environmental science? That's a great question. If you look at the list of topics, they're about the same, so it's not like we study different topics in one or the other. But I would highlight two differences. One is the way in which you get college credit. In AP environmental science, at the end of the year, you take a test, and then the college that you attend may or may not give you credit based on how well you do on that test. In college and the high school environmental science, we partner with Eastern Washington University. So you register with Eastern and you pay their fees, of course. But then if you pass the class, you get the credits. And then if you don't go to Eastern, then you transfer those credits to the college that you are attending. And how they receive those credits and what they do with them can vary from one college to another. Also, I would tell you, I think the goals of the courses are a little bit different. I think AP Environmental Science is oriented a little bit more towards someone who might major in environmental science or pursue it as a career. It's going to get more into the kind of the super fine details, probably be a little more mathy. But if you're interested in a major or a career in environmental science or ecology or biology, then AP Environmental Science might be a great course for you, and you should probably consider that. I would tell you college and the high school environmental science is more oriented towards the student who wants to be an informed citizen at this critical time in history. We probably won't get into the super fine details on everything, probably a little less mathy. I don't know if I need to know how much fertilizer the farmer needs to use on that field, but I should probably know something about how fertilizer works and when it runs off into the river, the effect that it's going to have on the environment. So the college and the high school environmental science is more for the person who wants to make excellent decisions and be an informed citizen at this point in history. There's a couple prerequisites for college and the high school environmental science. One is that you need to have passed biology, and I put that on there. And the other is that you need to be at least in grade 10, and that's something that Eastern puts on there, and I can't do anything about that. But if that sounds like you, I'd love to see you next year in college and the high school environmental science. I'm Mr. Fredrickson. Go Cougs.